champion since 1987 has been Jeff Jacobs, the 4-time world champion out of Belcombe, California. Is going to need some luck today.
He certainly is. Unusual position for Jeff Jacobs to be in. Usually he's dominating this event. He definitely needs some luck today, though.
Jeff Jacobs sits on the pole. Victor Sheldon, currently ranked number 2. Boat number 3, though, his ski is up in the pits at this point.
Sad situation for Victor. He is the one person that stood a good chance of winning this thing overall. Could possibly take it away from Chris Fischetti, but right now his chances of doing that have dwindled away.
He runs back to the pits, and his boat now makes it into the water. It looks like he's going to start this closed course pro modified race.
It looks like it's not over yet for Victor Sheldon. He appears to be back in this thing. They've got whatever it was worked out. He's going back to the starting line. And listen to the crowd, Dave. Victor Sheldon is back in this thing.
Second overall in the National Tour in the Pro Modified class. He has a good shot at winning the World Championship closed course against either Chris Fischetti or Jeff Jacobs, and he's in the hunt right now.
Boy, you want tension, you want anxiety. Victor Sheldon will not have any problem getting his adrenaline up for this one.
Here we go, the World Championship closed course Pro Modified race. And a fantastic start by Jeff Jacobs. Whole shot by Jacobs once again.
Jacobs exploding up on. Look at on the outside, though. Who is that Fischetti? It is. But look at Jacobs down that back straightaway. Unbelievable.
Leader, boat number 1, Jeff Jacobs. Boat number 2, Chris Fischetti. On the outside, boat number 5, Paul and Harry Gocher. And Harry Gocher is riding all out.
He really is. A lot of banging going on. Whoa, look at him slam into that turn. Gocher is going for it. Only the first lap of the race, and he's letting it all hang out.
Your leader, Jeff Jacobs, got an incredible hole shot. We should take a look at that one more time.
Jeff Jacobs closest to us. Chris Fischetti way down the line due to some problems in the qualifying rounds. Jacobs launches off that line, keeps it hooked up. He's got excellent speed going down the straightaway. Fischetti, though, on the outside, I think he surprised Jeff going into the first turn buoy.
Jeff Jacobs doing what he does best, getting the hole shot, but first and foremost qualifying for the pole position. He is in the lead. Here's Victor Sheldon, boat number 3, who barely got into this race, had a 2-minute hold, and he is dead in the water right now.
Certainly disappointing for Victor Sheldon. I have been in a situation myself before. There's nothing so frustrating as to be out on that race course. Nothing you can do. It's a valiant effort by Victor Sheldon's crew, though. They just got fuel injection on the machine 2 days ago. They've been dialing the bugs out of it. Hard telling at this point what went wrong, but certainly it's got its problems.
Boat number 2 in second place is Chris Fischetti. He has thousands of fans hoping he'll win this first World Championship. Let's go to the beach side with Todd Harris.
Thanks, guys. I'm down here in the front row of the action in the battlefield, and I got some fans here. Who are you pulling for today?
The fish.
So you can safely say you weren't disappointed in the action so far?
Great race.
All right. Are you disappointed in the action the rest of the races?
No, it's been great competition.
How long do you have to get down here to get these front row seats?
3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 nights ago, when we left him here staked up overnight. Left him up.
And was it worth it?
It was worth it. Definitely worth it.
All right. We got some happy fans down here. Back to you, gentlemen.
They should be pleased with what's going on right now in the closed course Pro Modified. Fischetti is in second place looking for his first World Championship overall title. The lead, though, is Jeff Jacobs, out to prove a point.
Certainly does have a point to prove, Dave. He's 12 seconds in the lead right now, and it appears to be pulling away at an average rate of 1 second per lap over Chris Fischetti.
Current standings, Jeff Jacobs, Chris Fischetti, Harry Gocher, Tom Bonacci, and Mark Eckert. And right now in sixth place is boat number 13, Dan Fitzgerald out of Tahunga, California. Dan, very consistent, 5th in the Pro Modified class on the National Tour. 3 fifth-place finishes, Long Beach, California, Chicago, and Daytona. He is racing poor boy style, meaning he has no major sponsors.
There is a lot of factory support for those top 4 guys, and there's a lot of guys like myself who pretty much do this on their own. I'm a full-time accountant all year. I work 70-hour weeks, so I can, do this in the summer months. But it pushes me, I want to be in that top category, and whatever it takes, I'm going to put as much heart, as much as I've got into it to do it. I've just about dedicated my life to this sport right now, and all the support I can get, I'm very grateful for.
Well, for Dan to finish at a consistent 5th every weekend without factory support is quite an accomplishment.
Boat 51, Chad Burns, misses the buoy, going to circle back.
Brutal crash there. Harry Gocher coming around. Chad Burns' hood is loose. The ski is going to go down now. There it is.
And Larry, Will the ski actually sink? It's submerged right now, obviously.
That's about as far down as they'll go. They're filled with flotation in the side rails and the handle pole, and that's about as deep as they'll go.
Here's the problem. He went over the buoy. He's going to circle back out of the racing line to the left, and Harry Gocher tries to avoid him.
Yeah, Harry didn't realize that Chad had missed the buoy. Didn't realize that he was going to circle back to it. Now you look at Chad's handlebar is caught in Harry's vest. Harry's trying to get away. Yanks him off the ski virtually.
Boat number 51, first-year pro Chad Burns, 18 years old, out of Spring Valley, California, out of competition. Tough luck for the former Expert World Finals champion. Our leader, Jeff Jacobs, and to say that his career in jet ski racing has been successful is quite an understatement. From his black Stratocaster to his PJS fuel-injected machine, Jeff Jacobs is in the lead, and looking on is Victor Sheldon.
Looking very disappointed, understandably so. We just found out a moment ago that Victor Sheldon, it was a broken piston that took him out of the race. Disappointing day for the slasher.
One lap to go. The current standings, Jeff Jacobs, Chris Fischetti, Harry Gocher, Tom Bonacci, and Dan Fitzgerald has moved into 5th. Over the log jump last time for boat number 1, Jeff Jacobs, and here is the Flying Fish.
Chris Fischetti 18 seconds behind, and actually I'm rather impressed with the way he's been riding the last several laps. He's been able to control that radical personality of his, and has ridden a smart race. He's been conservative and saved the motor, just trying to finish this one.
Boat number 5, Harry Gocher, is in 3rd. Down the back straight for the final time is Jeff Jacobs, and the crowd is starting to applaud Jeff Jacobs.
That's got to feel good. You know, it's going to be a kind of an anticlimactic year for Jeff Jacobs, but he's been on top for so long, and the American way is to always cheer for the underdog, and to have the crowd behind you for a change, it's got to feel good.
They finally appreciate the man that has dominated jet ski racing the last 5 years, Jeff Jacobs. Double checkered flags, they come out, he looks back, a big lead, and his pro modified championship here will be in this class alone. He loses the world title to 2nd place finisher here in this class. It's gonna be Chris Fischetti, boat number 2 with the checkered flag, our new world champion.
Unbelievable day for the Fish. He's been trying to do this for so long, and I bet right now he can't even speak, Dave.
Jeff Jacobs to the beach, goggles to the crowd. He wins his pro modified race, which is a world championship in the class, but he doesn't win the title. Here's how he won this class, the clean hole shot.
PJS fuel injected machine explodes off the line. Jeff keeps it hooked up. Beeline to that first turn, but look at Fischetti on the outside there. He had a lot of speed carrying on the outside. He may have been able to get that hole shot, but you have to wonder, did he really want it? If he had found himself in front of Jeff, would have put himself in a difficult position. I don't know if he really wanted it.
Winning the pro modified world championship classes, Jeff Jacobs, he's standing by with Todd Harris. Todd?
Jeff, fine ride, man. Way to go. A little bit of possible revenge on this run?
Yeah, I had a lot of revenge. It was kind of a gift to Chris to give him that superstar victory, but I wanted to come back in mod, and that's the only way to do it, is to win in modified. And the boat was flying.
Did you realize how far ahead of you were than everyone?
Yeah, I checked out where Chris was. He was about, I'd say, a good half lap behind me, and I was out there cruising rough water, having fun with myself, jumping the buoys and stuff.
Despite the disappointment earlier in the day, how do you feel the year went overall?
Oh, the year, I couldn't ask for a better year, but you know, I had a DNF, but that goes with the territory. But to come back and win in mod just means just as much to me. So I had a great season. There's nothing I can say less about it.
Have we heard last from Jeff Jacobs?
No way. I'm gonna be here till, I don't know, maybe till I die. I don't know. I'll be here for a while. As long as I keep winning races and be happy at what I'm doing, I'm gonna be here for a long time.
Congratulations.
Jeff Jacobs wins the battle, but the war is won by Chris Fischetti, our new pro overall world champion.
Chris Fischetti on cloud 9 right now, getting a hug from his mom. You can bet that's one proud lady.